Hello everyone, and in today's video I'm giving you guys my top 8 quarterbacks that are left in the NFL playoff. Stay tuned for a great video. Let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am your host Luca, and before we get started guys, like I always say, please guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so whenever I do make a video you guys are notified. And I do make about 3 to 4 times a week. I make videos, so please hit that notification bell and also hit that like button and also share this video with everyone. Thank you so much for your support, and let's get started. So Wildcat Weekend ended with a bang. It was an amazing weekend. We had tremendous games, and now we're moving forward to the divisional rounds. So now we have 8 teams left. And so what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to give you guys my top 8 quarterbacks, ranking them from worst to the best. So guys, let's get started. And number 8 right now, I would have Brock Purdy, the young rookie quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the reason why I have him as last in my ranking is because he only played 6 games. And even though those games he played were tremendous, marvelous games, he only still played 6 games. So that sample size is just not enough for me to put him anywhere ahead of any of the other quarterbacks. He's not proven, so to speak. So I think that he is legitimate. I think that this is who he is. I think that everybody missed on him, and that's why he was picked last. And I think his future is going to be marvelous. So, you know, the future is super bright for Brock Purdy, and I think he is the answer for the 49ers in the long term and also this year. But for right now, I would have Brock Purdy number 8 in my ranking. Next, at number 7, I would have Danny Dimes, aka Daniel Jones, the quarterback for the New York Giants. Now, Danny Dimes have been very, very good, both in throwing the ball and also running the ball this season. The reason why I have him at number 7 is because the past 3 or 4 years when he has been a starter for the Giants didn't look great. I mean, the guy just, he has the talent, he has the size, he had the arm strength, he runs, he's big, he's strong, but it wasn't just coming together. Not until Brian Daboll showed up. Their coach has worked miracles. He has turned Danny Dimes into an elite quarterback, really. I don't know if that's me saying too much or maybe giving too much praise, but this year he has been playing very solid, hasn't turned the ball over, been doing it with both his arms and his feet. But again, the last 3-4 years, I can't really forget those years, so that's why I would have him at number 7. But again, I think he is the future for the Giants, and moving forward, I can see Danny Dimes being that elite quarterback for the New York Giants. Then at number 6, based on this year, I gotta go with Dak Prescott, the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Even though he had a playoff game for the ages against the Buccaneers, this year, he hasn't played very well. He was turning the ball over a lot, making a bunch of mistakes. Maybe he put it together. Maybe he has. But for right now, based on the quarterbacks that are left, I would trust him at number 6. There's 5 other quarterbacks I would put ahead of him, and that's why I would have Dak Prescott, the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, at number 6. Then at number 5, I gotta go with Trevor Lawrence. Coming off one of the worst seasons in the NFL last year, and now them making the playoffs. Not only that, winning a playoff game when they were down 27-0. That just shows you the poise this young man has. Like I said, I made a video, I think it was last week or earlier this week, about him throwing 4 interceptions in the first half and then coming back and throwing 4 touchdowns. A lot of people are going to be like, well, he started the downfall for them, so it's only good that he came back. But I'm looking at the big picture, and him being a young quarterback, throwing 4 interceptions, and then having that poise and having that composure to say, you know what, I made 4 mistakes. Let me go ahead and bring my team back. It takes a lot. Some veterans would crumble if they did that. People would just, you know what, it's over. This game is over. We're down 27-0. It's not going to work. This is another elite playoff opponent, and you know what, let's just go home and start over. No, this young man, like I said, in the sidelines was showing super composure, and super poise. So I would trust him. I definitely would trust him. And that's why I'm having Trevor Lawrence at number 5. Next, I have Jalen Hurts, the quarterback for the Eagles. I mean, like I said, before the man got hurt, before he hurt his shoulder, this dude was in the runnings for the MVP. That's how good he was playing. I mean, his team was firing in all cylinders. I mean, people were talking about them going 18-0 at one point. People were talking about them, not losing a game. That's how great the team was going, and he was leading it. They weren't winning despite of him. They were winning because of him, and that's how good he was. But he got hurt, and then in that last regular season game, he played, but he didn't look that good. So that's why right now, even though I do trust him, I don't know, man. I have to put him at number 4 because I don't know if that shoulder is going to hold up. So at number 4, I have Jalen Hurts, the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And number 3, I got Josh Allen. Josh Allen is an enigma. Josh Allen, out of all the quarterbacks left, I would have to say his ceiling is the highest of all of them, even Patrick Mahomes. And the reason I'm saying that is because he throws as good as Patrick Mahomes. He's bigger, he's stronger, and then he runs. I mean, like, this kid, if he puts everything together and he makes no mistake at all and he just plays solid, consistent football, his ceiling is tremendous. His ceiling is out of this world. But the problem with Josh Allen is his inconsistency. This young man is so inconsistent. One game you look at him and say, okay, he's the greatest quarterback ever. And then another game, you look at him and say, what are you doing, Josh? Why did you throw that pass? Like, he is so inconsistent. And it hasn't been only this year. It has been all his career. So right now, I don't trust him better than the other 2 quarterbacks. So right now, I would put Josh Allen at number 3. But like I said, his talent is unmatched. I mean, he can throw. He can make every single throw on the field. He can run. He runs people over. Like, he is like a running back. Not even a running back. He is like a linebacker who plays football. That's how big he is and that's how strong he is. So, but again, he's so inconsistent, and that's why I would have him at number 3. Number 2, Joe Cool. Joe Cool is the coolest quarterback I've ever seen. I mean, this man is, the word composure and the word calm and collective, that's him. Doesn't have the biggest talent, doesn't have the biggest arm. He can move. He's not a statue, but again, he doesn't wow you with his talent. But his composure, his decision making, and his leadership is unmatched. I mean, he is like, I mean, I don't know. I really can't explain it, man. I really can't explain it. It's like he just oozes confidence. That's how good he is, and nothing is too big for him. So I have to go with Joe Burrow as my number 2 quarterback. Joe Burrow, the quarterback for the Bengals. And then number 1, this is a no-brainer. Number 1, Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback I ever seen, period. Talent-wise. He's not the GOAT, that's Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the greatest. Tom Brady got the accomplishments, got the records, got the Super Bowl wins, all that stuff. But when it comes to just being the best I've ever seen, it has to be Patrick Mahomes. He's like Josh Allen. Of course, he has that raw talent. He has all the accolades. He has all the measurements. I mean, he's not as big as Josh, but he's big enough. He doesn't run as fast, but when needed, he can get you yards with his feet. But the reason why I have to go with Patrick Mahomes, he has the collectiveness and the calmness of Joe Burrow. He has the raw talent of Josh Allen, but he has the consistency. That's the biggest thing. Night in and night out, when he shows up, it doesn't matter who's on the other side. If you have Patrick Mahomes, you have a chance to win. I mean, even that Super Bowl that he lost against the Buccaneers, it wasn't his fault. His linemen were not protecting him. He was the most pressured quarterback in Super Bowl history. And even though they were down, you in your head you still thinking he can come back, and he was making throws after throws, and his receivers were just dropping the ball. But it's like, whenever you have Patrick Mahomes, it doesn't. If you have 10 seconds and you're down 7 and you have no timeouts, give me Patrick Mahomes. He'll find a way. He will find a way to go down the field with 10 seconds, no timeouts, and he will score a touchdown. That's how much confidence I have in him. So yeah, definitely. For me, for my number one is Patrick Mahomes, and I think this is his year. He's going to win the MVP, and I think he's going to make a run for the Super Bowl. And I would not be surprised if he wins another Super Bowl and wins another Super Bowl MVP and puts this in his resume. He's already a Hall of Famer in my eye. If he quit tomorrow, if he says, you know what, I'm done playing football, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's how great he is. So anyway, guys, those are my top quarterbacks right now. Let's go back from the beginning. At 8, I have Brock Purdy for the 49ers. At number 7, I have Daniel Jones for the Giants. At number 6, I have Dak Prescott for the Dallas Cowboys. At number 5, I have Trevor Lawrence for the Jacksonville Jaguars. At 4, I have Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. At 3, I have Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills. At 2, I have Joe Burrow. And number 1, I have Patrick freaking Mahomes II. Anyway, guys, that's my video. I'm going to release another video here soon, giving you guys my picks for the divisional round, which is going to be tremendous. This is going to... Wildcard weekend was amazing. Divisional round is going to be mind-blowing. So anyway, guys, quick video. I'll let you guys know. Well, actually, I'm not going to let you guys know. I'm going to release a video here soon, giving you guys my divisional picks. Love you guys so much. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you guys next time.